Have you ever noticed how just a few words can completely change someone's mood or even their entire outlook? Imagine this. An elderly woman full of life wisdom once shared with me a simple trick that transformed the way people reacted to her. She told me that two simple words, used at the right moment, have the power to open hearts and attract others naturally. This got me curious, and I couldn't resist trying it out myself. The results? Well, let me tell you, they were surprising. Today, I want to share her story and the secret behind those words with you. Discovering the power of simple words in attraction. Words hold a unique kind of magic. They can shape perceptions, create connections, and even alter emotions. In the world of attraction, this magic is often hidden in the simplest expressions. While we may spend hours thinking about what to wear or how to act, the power of a few thoughtful words is often underestimated. Imagine an elderly woman who has observed countless interactions throughout her life. She has discovered that two simple words can instantly change the dynamic in a conversation and open doors to a deeper connection. Why? Because people respond emotionally to words that make them feel acknowledged, valued, and seen. These words aren't complex, but they tap into universal desires we all carry. When you use certain expressions thoughtfully, you show not just interest but a level of empathy and understanding that is rare in today's world. People feel this shift immediately, even if they can't explain it. For instance, a simple "I understand" or "you're right" validates a person's thoughts and emotions, making them feel heard. It's not about being overly complimentary or using rehearsed lines. It's about being genuinely interested and connecting on a personal level. The beauty of this technique lies in its simplicity. It's not about manipulation. It's about using language to genuinely connect with others on a more meaningful level. This elderly woman's insight serves as a reminder that sometimes it's the simplest words that hold the most power. They have the ability to break down barriers, foster understanding, and create a sense of warmth. Whether with friends, colleagues, or loved ones, discovering the power of simple words is a tool that can enrich any interaction, helping people feel valued and connected. Timeless wisdom for building deep connections. Deep connections are the foundation of fulfilling relationships, whether they're romantic, platonic, or professional. Many people chase connection, but don't understand what truly lies at the heart of it. Here's a secret. Building a deep connection often comes down to wisdom that's been passed down through generations. It's not about grand gestures, but small, meaningful actions and insights that resonate deeply with others. Imagine the insight from someone who's lived through a wide range of life experiences, someone who has learned what truly matters and has honed the skill of making others feel valued. This person knows that deep connection requires not just talking but listening, not just hearing, but truly understanding. One of the core principles of creating this kind of bond is empathy, being able to see the world through someone else's eyes. When people feel understood, they open up, share their true selves, and are more likely to feel a deep connection. This wisdom involves listening beyond words, noticing non-verbal cues, and asking questions that show genuine interest. Instead of thinking about the next thing to say, this person listens with patience and respect. They understand that everyone has a unique story, and it's often in the little details that people reveal who they really are. Timeless wisdom also tells us that vulnerability is crucial. People don't connect deeply when they're holding back or putting up walls. In fact, being willing to share one's thoughts, fears, and aspirations opens the door for others to do the same. Vulnerability allows both people to let go of their guards, fostering a space where true, honest connection can flourish. It's about showing trust, giving others the confidence to share themselves in return. Building deep connections also takes time. Rushing it only leads to superficial bonds. This kind of wisdom teaches us patience. The understanding that strong connections are not instant but rather grow with shared experiences, consistency, and mutual support. It's a journey where both people invest in understanding each other's needs and perspectives over time. People with timeless wisdom recognize that these bonds create life's most meaningful relationships, adding depth and purpose to everyday interactions. How a few words can change everything. It's fascinating how sometimes the simplest words have the power to create profound changes. Think about a moment when someone's words truly resonated with you. A small sentence, a meaningful phrase, or just a few words that stuck with you for hours, maybe even years. In our fast-paced lives, we often overlook the weight words can carry. But in truth, language can be transformative. It can bridge divides, heal wounds, and build trust. And when it comes to forming connections, especially meaningful ones, a few carefully chosen words can alter the entire dynamic of a relationship. The impact of words is rooted in psychology. When someone hears something that makes them feel understood or valued, their brain releases dopamine, a feel-good hormone. This immediate response can create a lasting impression. For instance, phrases as simple as, "I appreciate you," or "Thank you for being here," can make people feel special and seen, creating a positive emotional memory associated with you. This is why we often remember compliments or genuine words of kindness, even years after they're spoken. But beyond kindness, words can also be powerful tools for influence and persuasion. People tend to respond to confidence in language. Statements like, "I believe in you," or "You can do this," are affirmations that strengthen someone's sense of self-worth. These words can unlock motivation, encourage resilience, and help others see their potential. Moreover, words like "let's" or "we can," instead of "I want" or "you should," foster unity, signaling teamwork and shared effort. They create a partnership dynamic that many find comforting and empowering. Words also have the unique ability to shift perceptions and resolve conflicts. Instead of reacting defensively in a tense situation, simply saying, "I understand," can change the tone instantly, showing empathy and helping the other person feel heard. With these small, thoughtful choices in communication, relationships can grow stronger and more resilient. Lastly, a few words can even change how we view ourselves. Positive affirmations or words of encouragement, whether given or received, can reshape self-perception over time. In fact, studies show that repeated positive affirmations can help rewire neural pathways, leading to a more confident self-image. In essence, understanding how a few words can change everything gives us a powerful tool not only for connection, but also for inspiring, empowering, and uplifting those around us. The secret to attracting attention naturally. Attracting attention isn't about being loud or putting on a show. It's about tapping into the art of authenticity and understanding what truly resonates with people on a deeper level. Many people mistake attraction for something superficial, thinking they need to change who they are to stand out. In reality, true attraction begins with authenticity and a deep sense of self-confidence. When someone is grounded in who they are, they naturally draw others in. This kind of confidence and comfort in one's own skin can't be faked. It's felt by others and often sparks curiosity and interest effortlessly. What's fascinating is that attention is often drawn to people who focus on others rather than themselves. Imagine a person who listens actively in a conversation, genuinely curious and engaged. People remember those who make them feel valued and understood, not necessarily those who dominate the conversation. In fact, the act of making others feel heard is one of the most powerful ways to attract attention naturally. This approach creates a connection, a feeling that's often hard to find in a world full of distractions and superficial exchanges. Body language also plays a critical role in natural attraction. Simple gestures like maintaining eye contact, having an open posture, and smiling warmly can signal to others that you're approachable and interested. These non-verbal cues create an atmosphere of warmth and openness, which naturally attracts attention. People feel drawn to individuals who appear calm, collected, and welcoming, as it creates a sense of comfort and trust. Moreover, natural attraction is about giving rather than taking. Someone who is generous with their time, knowledge, or even just their energy stands out in a memorable way. This generosity doesn't have to be grand. It can be as simple as offering a helpful suggestion, a kind word, or encouragement when it's needed. People are drawn to those who make them feel uplifted, and a generous spirit naturally attracts positivity and attention. In essence, the secret to attracting attention naturally lies in a combination of confidence, genuine interest in others, positive body language, and a giving spirit. By focusing less on trying to be noticed and more on creating genuine, meaningful interactions, one can attract the kind of attention that builds lasting, authentic connections. True attraction is a balance of presence and intention, a willingness to connect with others without forcing the interaction. It's a magnetism that emerges naturally when someone is truly at ease with themselves and interested in the world around them. Wisdom from a life well lived, a story to remember. There is something deeply captivating about wisdom that comes from a life well lived. It's not just about age or years passing by, but the countless experiences, lessons, and insights one accumulates over time. Wisdom that stems from a life rich in experience often holds a perspective that's hard to find elsewhere, a kind of clarity that cuts through the noise and distractions of the world. Such wisdom can reveal truths about relationships, resilience, and purpose in a way that's profoundly inspiring and timeless. Consider the value of stories shared by those who have weathered life's ups and downs and come out with insights that speak to the human spirit. These stories often carry the essence of hard-learned lessons, how to find joy in simple things, the importance of patience, or the power of kindness. One might hear, for instance, a story about how a small act of forgiveness led to healing, or how patience during difficult times eventually brought about unexpected blessings. These aren't just anecdotes. They're reflections of resilience and an understanding that life's toughest moments often bring the most valuable lessons. One particularly valuable piece of wisdom from those with rich life experiences is the ability to focus on what truly matters. In a world obsessed with material success, status, and appearances, wisdom from a well-lived life redirects us toward what is timeless: relationships, health, inner peace, and compassion. An elderly person who has cultivated these values over a lifetime often radiates a calm strength that draws others in. Their stories remind us that while achievements and possessions may come and go, the bonds we form and the impact we have on others remain long after we're gone. Another powerful aspect of wisdom from a well-lived life is the ability to accept life's impermanence. Those who have lived through loss, change, and transitions understand that nothing is permanent, and that change, while difficult, is a natural part of growth. This perspective can be liberating, helping people find peace in the face of challenges and encouraging them to live fully in the present. Learning from someone who has embraced life's changes with grace can teach us how to let go of worries, savor each moment, and focus on what brings true fulfillment. In essence, wisdom from a life well lived is a gift. It's a collection of truths shared through stories that capture universal themes of love, loss, courage, and hope. For those willing to listen, this wisdom can serve as a guide, helping us navigate our own journeys with greater understanding and purpose. Embracing such wisdom allows us to see beyond the surface of things, helping us live richer, more meaningful lives anchored in values that truly stand the test of time. Unlocking the art of charm through language. Charm isn't about dazzling words or exaggerated compliments. It's an art that lies in subtlety and authenticity. The way we use language can have a powerful effect on others, drawing them in and creating a sense of ease and connection. At its core, charm through language is about making others feel valued and understood, using words that express empathy, respect, and genuine interest. A crucial aspect of charming communication is the art of listening. Many people think that being charming is about saying the right things, but listening is equally important. When someone feels truly heard, it creates a bond and leaves a positive impression. Simple responses like, "I see what you mean," or "That's interesting, tell me more," can make others feel important and appreciated. Charm arises not just from the words you choose, but from how deeply you engage with what the other person is saying. It's about allowing the other person to feel safe, respected, and comfortable enough to be open. Tone and pacing also play a significant role in charming language. Speaking calmly, with a steady pace, and in a warm, inviting tone, communicates sincerity and patience. Avoiding a rushed or overly intense manner allows for a more genuine connection. People are naturally drawn to someone who speaks in a way that's inviting, without rushing or pushing. When combined with thoughtful language, these subtleties can create an environment where others feel drawn to you, comfortable and eager to interact. Another element of charm is choosing words that evoke positivity and warmth. Even small phrases like, "It's a pleasure to meet you," or "I really enjoy talking with you," can foster a sense of connection and admiration. Compliments, when sincere and well-placed, also add a charming touch. Rather than focusing on superficial traits, comments like, "You have a thoughtful perspective," or "I appreciate your insight," show that you notice qualities that go beyond appearances, which can create a lasting impact. Finally, charm involves a level of vulnerability. Being open about one's own experiences or feelings allows others to connect on a deeper level. Sharing a personal story or expressing your thoughts openly can make you more relatable and approachable. People are often drawn to those who are comfortable in their own skin and can communicate openly and honestly. This openness builds trust and allows for an authentic charm that feels natural and unforced. In essence, the art of charm through language is about creating genuine moments of connection. By combining careful listening, thoughtful word choice, a warm tone, and a touch of openness, one can unlock a kind of charm that is both magnetic and enduring. This approach goes beyond surface-level conversation and reaches the heart of what makes people feel valued, understood, and engaged. Lessons from a wise elder, words that draw people in. The wisdom of a person who has lived a long, full life often holds a remarkable power to captivate and inspire. Their words, drawn from decades of observation and reflection, carry insights that resonate on a profound level. When a wise elder speaks, people are naturally drawn in, not only because of the knowledge they share, but because of the authenticity and depth that accompanies it. There is a unique kind of wisdom that grows only with time, and the words of someone who has spent years learning, experiencing, and growing have a rare ability to impact those who listen. One reason people are drawn to the words of a wise elder is their ability to simplify complex life truths. While younger people might get caught up in the details or find themselves overwhelmed by challenges, someone who has navigated similar situations can distill their experiences into timeless advice. Instead of overly complicated explanations, their words are often straightforward and profound, like, "Be patient, it's not worth rushing," or "In the end, relationships matter more than possessions." These truths might seem simple, but they are grounded in life's reality and carry a power that only comes from genuine understanding. Another captivating quality of a wise elder's words is their consistency. In a world that constantly changes, trends and opinions shift almost daily, yet the values and principles of someone with life experience tend to remain steady. When they share advice, it's based on a lifetime of lessons, not temporary trends. For instance, they might emphasize the importance of kindness, loyalty, or forgiveness, values that remain relevant despite the passage of time. This consistency reassures listeners, offering a sense of stability and grounding in a world that can often feel chaotic and unpredictable. Wise elders also bring an element of empathy and non-judgment to their words. Having experienced a range of successes, failures, joys, and regrets, they understand the complexities of human life. This often gives them a compassionate perspective that makes their words feel comforting and approachable. They are able to speak about mistakes without condemning others, about hardships without belittling, and about life's challenges with an understanding tone. This sense of empathy is particularly powerful as it encourages others to open up, reflect, and absorb the lessons shared without feeling defensive or judged. Lastly, the words of a wise elder often highlight resilience, the ability to endure, adapt, and grow through life's ups and downs. Their stories of overcoming challenges, finding strength in adversity, and learning to let go of things they cannot control offer valuable lessons for anyone facing their own struggles. Resilience is not something easily taught. It is something that must be experienced and embodied. When someone who has lived through difficulty and come out stronger shares their story, their words carry a weight that can inspire hope and courage in others. In the end, the lessons from a wise elder are a gift. They provide not only practical advice, but also a sense of perspective that helps us see beyond the moment and consider the bigger picture. Listening to someone who has walked a long path encourages us to pause, to think deeply, and to appreciate the timeless truths that can guide us in our own lives. The impact of thoughtful words on relationships. Words are more powerful than they appear. They have the potential to build bridges, foster trust, and deepen relationships, or, if used carelessly, to create distance and hurt. In relationships, thoughtful language can be a key element in creating bonds that withstand the tests of time. When we choose our words with care, they become tools for understanding, compassion, and connection. Thoughtful words don't just convey information, they convey intent, respect, and empathy, which are crucial for maintaining strong relationships. One of the ways thoughtful words enhance relationships is by expressing appreciation. Telling someone, "I appreciate you," or "thank you for being there," can have a profound effect on how they feel about the relationship. These words, though simple, remind the other person that their efforts are seen and valued. Expressions of gratitude don't just make others feel good. They reinforce the connection by showing that each person's contributions are recognized. Over time, these small affirmations of appreciation build a foundation of trust and mutual respect that strengthens the relationship. Another powerful aspect of thoughtful words in relationships is the ability to express understanding and empathy. During conflicts or misunderstandings, words like, "I understand how you feel," or "I see your perspective," can be transformative. Instead of fueling the argument, these words demonstrate a willingness to listen and validate the other person's experience. This doesn't mean you have to agree with everything the other person says, but showing that you're open to understanding their feelings creates a safe environment where open communication can thrive. These words foster a sense of connection, helping to diffuse tension and pave the way for resolution. Thoughtful language also involves knowing when to apologize sincerely. Apologies aren't just about saying, "I'm sorry." They're about acknowledging when you've hurt someone and showing a genuine desire to make amends. A heartfelt apology like, "I'm sorry for how my actions affected you. I'll do my best to prevent this in the future," demonstrates accountability and care. This not only helps repair trust, but also shows a commitment to the well-being of the relationship, strengthening the bond between both individuals. Moreover, thoughtful words are proactive in offering encouragement and support. In any relationship, words like, "I believe in you," or "You're not alone, I'm here for you," can provide comfort and motivation. These simple phrases can uplift the other person, reminding them that they have someone in their corner, especially during challenging times. Over time, this consistent emotional support builds resilience within the relationship, creating a foundation of loyalty and solidarity. In summary, the impact of thoughtful words on relationships is profound. They serve as reminders of respect, empathy, and appreciation, which are essential to building a lasting bond. When we choose our words carefully and speak from a place of kindness and sincerity, our relationships become richer, deeper, and more resilient. Thoughtful words not only express what we feel, they shape the emotional climate of our interactions, creating a positive environment where love, trust, and connection can flourish. Words have the power to build bridges, foster understanding, and strengthen the bonds we share with others. When we take a moment to choose thoughtful words, we're not only showing respect and empathy, but also investing in the quality and depth of our relationships. Remember, a kind word or a moment of genuine listening can leave a lasting impression that goes beyond the present moment. Let's carry this knowledge forward, embracing the art of thoughtful communication to create connections that truly matter. Thank you for watching. And if you found this meaningful, feel free to share your thoughts or experiences in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights like these.